Bruce, you know, Christians are facing real challenges when it comes to walking their faith out at work. Let's talk about some of the ways that that's happening.
Well, Kim, you know, a lot of employers these days have bought completely into the talking points of gay activist organizations. So much so that even Christian speech or Christian behavior around the workplace can get you into trouble. It's simply not welcome there, and it can get you fired if you're very confrontational about it. You know, we've had some examples over the past few years that are really instructive. There are two different college administrators who were terminated or otherwise suspended from their workplace because, in the instance of one, she signed a petition in support of one-man, one-woman marriage, of all things. And in the other case, it was an African-American woman who wrote a letter to the editor of her newspaper taking issue with the claim of gay activists that the cause of same-sex marriage is exactly like the civil rights fights of the 1950s and 60s. And she wrote that op-ed and was terminated from her job. We have seen counselors, Christian counselors, who have been asked to counsel gays and lesbians in their relationships with other gays and lesbians. And because they don't feel comfortable doing that, they've asked to be recused from those kind of assignments and been punished, suspended, terminated, what have you.
So what protections are in place for employees who want to maintain their deeply held beliefs?
You know, it's tricky. There are federal and state laws that protect employees from being discriminated on the basis of religion. However, courts are very sympathetic, unfortunately, to the claims of employers that they're simply trying to prevent a disruption of the workplace when some kind of dispute arises, especially in the Christian versus gay speech around the workplace. So it really, my advice to most Christians in this is to use the biblical counsel to be as wise as serpents and as innocent as doves. Don't try and pick a fight or a confrontation with your HR department. But if you really are harmed or suspended, or your job is at stake over something that has to do with your religious beliefs, by all means, you need to seek legal counsel in order to guarantee those rights.